Hello everyone, this is Yash and today we'll be looking at the question 2016, the maximum difference between increasing elements. Given a zero indexed array nums of size n, find the maximum difference between nums I and nums j, that is nums j minus nums I, such that 0 is greater than equal to I is less than j and j is less than n and nums ka I is less than nums j. Return the maximum difference. If no such I and j exists, return -1. Let's start coding this part. We will take our answer variable and keep it as -1 for the default case if there is no such variable. Return answer. Okay, now a for loop. This will be the brute force approach. That is ITR equals to 0, ITR less than size. Let's initialize the size as well, comma size equals to nums dot size, ITR less than size, ITR plus plus. Now another loop for int. Okay, let's take it as ITR1 equals to ITR plus 1 because we want our second variable, that is j, to be greater than ITR, that is I, and ITR1 plus plus, and ITR equals to 0. No, ITR, yeah, size equals to nums dot size, ITR less than size, ITR plus plus, ITR equals to ITR plus 1. Yeah, I forgot one condition here, that is ITR 1 less than size. Okay, yeah, that seems about right. Now our condition is if nums ITR 1 is greater than nums ITR, answer equals to max of answer, comma, this value. This is the brute force approach. Accepted. Let's try a better approach for this. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take us another variable, that is our minimum. Let's name it as minimum val equals to nums 0. Let's set it as the first value and our answer equals to -1. Now for int itr equals to 1, we are going to start with the first index because we have already used nums 0 here in this part, and size equals to nums dot size, itr less than size, itr plus plus of for loop, and if nums itr is greater than our minimum value, then we are going to update our answer equals to max of answer, comma, again let's pick this up here, yeah, if our value of nums itr is greater than minimum value, what we are doing is we are keeping a track of the previous values and finding the minimum at the same time. Here we are going to find the minimum underscore val equals to nums itr, and yeah, return answer. Let me just run this. I will try run the code in a bit. Yeah, let me just explain what we are doing here. Let's take the test case number 1 for reference, that is 7 comma 1 comma 5 comma 4. So what we are doing is we have one variable as minimum, we are setting it as 7, and another variable answer, we are setting it as -1. Now we will iterate through this part. First our iterator will go at 1. It will check whether the value at 1 is greater than our minimum value. It is not. So what we are doing here is we are updating our minimum to this value now. Then we are going to check whether the next value, because our iterator moves ahead, we are going to check that this value, whether it is greater than our minimum or not. It is. So what we are going to do is we are going to let the minimum stay the same, and answer is going to be updated as maximum of -1 or 5 minus 1, which is 4. So -1 and -1 and 4's maximum value is 4. Then we are going to iterate through this part of the code. Yeah, minimum is less than 4. Yeah, the difference will be 3. Okay, answer is 4. So minimum of 4 oh sorry, maximum of 4 and 3 is 4. So the answer stays 4 and we return 4 in this case. Let's do another try run. 9 comma 4 comma 3 comma 2. Okay, same variables. Minimum will be set to 9 and answer will be set to -1. First we go at 4. No, the value is not greater than a minimum, but it is less than the minimum value, so we update it as 4. For 3, same happens for 3. It's not greater than minimum. Then for 2, again it's not greater than minimum, and the loop ends and we return -1 as the default case. This was simple. I'll be posting the link to both the solution in the description. Thank you everyone for watching.